All right, grade 12, let's look at 5.5. 5.4. Sorry about that. 5.4, you are determining the general solution for this identity here. So how do you approach to identify the general solution for here? This is so complicated if you look at it like the way it looked like. But now, so the best way to approach this, we can think of the compound angles to reduce this into a single angle. We notice sine, cos. When I'm looking at the compound angles, I know there's a compound angle that has got a pattern of sine, and cos, and that is cos. And then the way it's been written in that course, I can rewrite this as look like this, then plus sine, this is gonna be 3 over 2 sine theta equal to negative root 3 over 2. So this is true to write it like in these forms. So I did not change anything. I just only change and organize how these are written. So now when that is the case, then what I can see, that this is look like the same thing as cos A and cos B, sine A, sine B. So it's look like the same as that. So what does this look like? Its look can be simplified into cos A then minus cos B, of which is going to be theta. Then this is going to be equal to negative square root of 3 over 2. Then this will be the same thing as cos 1 over 2 theta equal to negative root 3 over 2. So this is the same thing as that. So now when it's the same thing like that one, we are looking to find the reference angle here. So then I can just say the reference angle here then is going to be equal to shift. So I'm just going to say this is a reference angle, then that will be shift cos root 3 over 2. When I'm putting the reference angle, I don't include the sign. You see there's negative there, I don't include the sign. Then this is going to be my reference angle equal to, when you say shift cos, then what is that's going to be equal to? It's going to be equal to, let me look at that, then shift cos root 3 over 2, then I close bracket, then that's going to give me 30. So it means this is going to become 30 degrees. Then once I know my reference angle, then now I'm going to take my angle here. So my angle here, then I'm just going to write it here. Then it's 1 over 2 theta is going to be equal to what? Where is cos negative? Second quadrant and the third quadrant. What is a reduction formula for second quadrant? It's 180 minus the reference angle, which is going to be minus 30 degrees, plus what? K times 360 degrees. This is going to be theta over 2 equal to 150 degrees plus K times 360 degrees. So what is that is going to look like? So it means this is going to be theta equal to 300 degrees plus k times what? 720 degrees, where k is an element of integers. So that is very important. Then I said, where is that ratio negative? On the third quadrant. So it means theta over 2 is going to be 180 plus the reference angle, then plus k times 360 degrees. Then the reference angle here is going to be 210 plus k times 360 degrees. Then this is theta over 2. So it means theta is going to be 420 plus k times 720 degrees, because I multiply by 2, then k is an element of integers. So that is how I'm just going to get the answer for this one, for 5.4. And then that's how I found it. Then let's look at 5.5. And then how do we solve 5.5? So how do we solve 5.5? Then we're going to solve it in this same way. So they say that you are given that, so this is going to be 5.5. So you are given sine theta, then cos beta equal to -1. So write the maximum value for value of cos theta. So 5.1, let me look at that. 5.1. So when is going to be cos beta the maximum? So obviously cos beta will be maximum when it's -1 and minimum is minimum at -1 and then maximum at +1. So that is what it means. So this one is a maximum is equal to 1 and minimum when is equal to -1. So that is what this one is going to be. So that is what we know. So remember why we're saying that, because the graph of cos beta is going to start from 1 here, then it's go all the way, then come back here, then it's going to do that. So this is at a minimum here, it's going to be -1. So this is going to be +1 is at the maximum because it's going to 10. Then let's do the same thing. So that's why we say it's a maximum there. Then let's go to a 5.2. 5.5.2. 5.5.2. They say solve for this. Solve for theta between that and 3 and this one between that one. Okay, so now I want you to know this. I want you to understand what I'm going to say here. Remember, I got sine theta times cos beta equal to what? Equal to -1. So when can you multiply these two things, give you -1? It's when sine theta equal to 1 and cos beta equal to -1, or there are two conditions for this to be true. So there are two conditions for this to be true. It's either one of them is negative, the other must be positive, or sine theta equal to -1 and cos beta equal to 1. So this is going to be only possible for these two to give you -1. It's when this one it's negative and then when this one is positive. So that's when Now that is what is important, that if I multiply two things, remember this must be like that in order to give -1, or this must be like this to give me -1. So this is what I was saying here. This one must be positive, then this must be negative. If this is negative, this must be positive. So now let's go to these regions here. When it's sine theta be -1, when can we have sine become +1? I mean, it's when theta is equal to 90 degrees. When can we have cos beta equal to -1? It's when beta is equal to what? When can we have this? It's when beta is equal to -180 degrees. So let me try to do the sketch here so that you'll understand what I'm talking about here. So let me erase this first. So let me try to do the sketch for this so that at least we can understand it. So when I do the sketch here, so what I have this one. So this is my Cartesian plane. So this is my Cartesian plane. Let's look like that. So this is going to be 90. This is going to be 180. This is going to be -90. This is going to be -180 degrees. So let's start with the first one. Let's look at the condition for the first one. They said theta is going to be 0 to 270. So it means theta is going to be 0 to 270 here. So it means sine is going to be from 0 all the way. This is going to be 1. This is going to be -1. So sine is going to goes up, then come back, then it's going to stop there at 270. It's going to stop here. Then let's go for the beta. For beta, then you're going to have this one here. It's going to start, remember, it's starting from 1, 0 here. Beta is going to where? To 90. Then it means it's just going to go straight to 90. It stops there. Then it's just going to go and to -180. So it means it's going to go like that. Then it's going to go. So that's where it's going to be. So you can see now. Then what this is going to be the situation. Then you can see also from here. So for this one. So this one, it means it's theta. So theta must be 1 at what? At 90 degrees. And beta must be negative. Beta is negative where? At -180 degrees. Let's come to this side. Theta, it's only negative when it's equal to 270 degrees. And beta, I'm saying O, and beta, it's going to be +1 at what? At 0. So it's beta equal to 0. So these are going to be the 4 points that are important for that one to be true. So for this to be equal to -1, then it's either you substitute theta equal to 90 here, cos equal to -180 is going to give you 1. Or you substitute sine 270 times cos 0, that's going to give you +1. So that's how it's going to give you that. And that is how it's important to solve this problem here.